What up, what up, what up? Welcome everybody to another episode of Heavy Conversations. This is your boy, Poe Pesh.
It's your boy, Fool No Shiesty.
You feel me, nephew, back again.
It's your favorite big bro, State Chip G.
Well, Paul, you understand me?
Okay, man. You know the topic of the day, man. Something the world should feel, man. Self-love. Something that, I mean, a little bit of everybody in the world is lacking. A lot of people actually, you know what I mean? Statistically.
Pleasure.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, you know, we gonna... Good.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We gonna take it away, man.
Yeah, that was see, yeah, they could. What that special jacket or something? What's that, man?
Not yet. I'm gonna get that later.
Take it away.
I had to wet the whistle real quick.
As many of y'all know, mental health in the African American and Hispanic communities
Great, I was just about to touch up on that.
is pretty much ignored. Kids aren't allowed to have opinions. Yeah, but I'm about to get on y'all ass.
This guy.
We not allowed to have opinions.
Yeah,
Whatever we feel is diminished and treated as if it's not important at all. And you know what? That fuck a lot of kids up. One thing those kids do have is friends. And when those friends are just happy and positive, like entities around them, they learn to love themselves with or without you. Right? But
So you
people
speaking
aren't.
from a child's point of view.
Yeah. 'Cause
Alright.
a lot of parents, missing the whole raising your child to love themselves phase. So, what happens when you don't teach a kid how to self-love? Let's talk about what happens when you don't self-love. You're dependent on other people. You care more about what they think of you than what you think of yourself. You tend to bend your back for people who wouldn't even bat an eye if you was getting put down. Like, you put yourself in a subsection of people who are below the average person. Like, when you don't love yourself, you don't amount to anything, for real. Everything you're gonna do is half-assed. You do nothing with your own motivation behind it. You tend to fuck up and be extra hard on yourself. Like, your insecurities eat you alive. Like, there's a lot of things that go into self-love, but you lose a lot when you don't have it. And a lot of people don't understand that. And they'll talk to their kids a certain way and call them certain names and bring out their insecurities and treat them pretty much like shit and expect them to still be confident individuals that could go out into the developing world. What you do when you don't teach your kids how to love themselves is you stunt their growth and their mental development. And then they end up being codependent or getting bullied.
I feel like sometimes like before you even develop that self-love, it be the times that you be doing so much for everybody. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes you don't even get to do for yourself, right? And so it takes years for you to even realize that you got to do something for yourself too. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that shit real crazy, you know what I mean? When you can grow up and do a lot for people, but you just don't do nothing for yourself. Some people gotta do that shit though. You gotta make sure you good to make sure you enjoy some of your fruit. You know what I mean? 'Cause it's hard work picking that tree.
I feel like it's so much. People are dealing with so much depression out here in this world. You know what I'm saying? Of the everyday hustle and bustle is like they spend most of their energy looking for love in another person or looking for somebody else to love them and don't really love themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, people gotta really like work on actually loving yourself, actually being happy who you are. You know what I'm saying? You can't find happiness in another person. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not happy within yourself, how you gonna look for another person to make you happy? Because you coming with the negative energy. You coming feeling down about yourself. You're not confident. know what I mean? That means you're probably not self-motivated. You know what I'm saying? So you're looking for this thing in others, and it's like, energy, you know what I'm saying, contract and conform. Like, I could come through feeling sad, and I could make the whole room feel sad. After people was just, joyful over this joint. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I feel like us as people have to work on this. Like, love yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Love your flaws, embrace them. Everything you have to offer. You know what I'm saying? All your insecurities. Even love your insecurities. You know what I'm saying? Even you should love the things that you got and love the things that you don't got. Because you know why? The things that you don't have right now, it ain't nothing but another story of your life. Another story to be, told. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but another story to be told. It gives you motivation to go out on a new journey. You know what I'm saying? Love the journey. Love the process. A lot of people don't like to be in love with the process. You know what I'm saying? Like, people will sit down and beat themselves up about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
won't do anything about it.
I won't do anything about it. You know what I'm saying?
Only people who don't do anything about it are people who aren't motivated. Usually those people end up not loving themselves in the first place.
But that's the ones that want your progress, though. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to deal with the process, but they want your progress. I don't even understand that shit.
For real.
That's what goes into what you touched. When you touched on. I'm saying is that knowing what you gotta do for you. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, you gotta make it about yourself and making sure that you in a position to be able to help others. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Because you take so much out of your growth trying to carry and help. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? When you really ain't in a position. You know what I'm saying? But that's just your heart. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, until you realize, like, yo, man, at the end of the day, how I'm gonna help this shit and make my heart healthier. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I gotta feed it right. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? That, with that comes self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Self-respect.
You know what I mean? When you lack self-esteem, you know what I'm saying? That's when you start to think little of yourself. You don't even have confidence in yourself. You know what I'm saying? That you can even accomplish these things. You know what I'm saying? You lose confidence in yourself, you don't even care about your appearance. You know what I'm saying? First impression is the best. You know what I mean? You feel me? Because you can try to have a do-over, but they still gonna remember that first time they met you. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And who that person was, or how you presented yourself, how you carried yourself. Let's say, you feel me? Like, so I say self-love, man, self-love. That shit right there, trying to pull niggas, like, that shit was so detrimental to me, man. And to this day, still at times. Let's say, you feel me, but I got more control over it than I had back then. Let's say, you feel me, I just rock with it, cause that was the thing. You know what I mean? You feel me? But when I realized that shit became an anchor, let's say, you feel me? And a lot of times, I had bro like telling me, like, man, look, man, you feel what I'm saying? Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, you ain't, cause, you know what I mean? I'm still gonna be, like, type soft, like, you know what I'm saying? I still got that, you know what I mean? Like, man, fuck that. Like, let's say at the end of the day, you fucked up, then what? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Anybody gonna help you? Who gonna help you? Them? You feel what I'm saying? And that's not in a bad way. It's just like, let me just tell you, you got to start loving both from a distance. Let's say, you feel me? You got to put it into yourself so you can be great. Let's say, you feel me? You can reach your potential. Let's say, you feel me? So sometimes people get in their feelings when you get in that space. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't even about them. You know what I mean? Because right now, this is what my focus is. You know what I mean? If you can't respect that, then, you know what I mean? Like, if you can't, listen, you understand me? Like, at the end of the day, like, then I don't need to be fucking with you. Let's say, you feel me? Because if you see me trying to grow, and you got a problem with me trying to grow because of your situations,
They call you arrogant, they call you...
you feel what I'm saying? Now you big-headed, you know what I'm saying? You this, you that. Cause you locked in, you focused.
Tell them.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Right now I got tunnel vision. I'm locked into what the fuck I need to do. You know what I'm saying? I see my bros go do what they do. I mean, it's people gotta lock in. I got a situation where I gotta lock in. You know what I'm saying? I don't be caring about none of that shit. Like, I mean, all that shit, it's gonna be there. Like, you know what I mean? Let me handle. I gotta handle what I gotta handle first. You know what I'm saying? This is a priority. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. So I'm just saying, man, self love, and I hold that shit. Yeah, because you know what I'm saying, I'm still a work in progress, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't all the way there yet. You feel what I'm saying? I still got some shit. I gotta love myself more.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta choose you. Like you said, you gotta choose yourself. You feel me? Like I said this before. Like, shit, catch me on party hours from 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm working on myself. If I got a family, I'm working on my family. You feel me? So like, nah, what you said was dope. You feel me? Hit every point. You feel me? That I feel about. You know, a lot. But on the self-love tip, you know what I'm saying? I had it like some, you know, some insecurities and XYZ early on about being short. Little shit like that, about being short, you know what I'm saying? So what I learned and about that, I had to accept it for one. I had to accept it, and then I had to challenge it. You feel me? So how did I challenge it? All right, basketball was one thing, you know.
Yeah.
You know, either you 6 feet or you
Yeah.
gonna get ran over. You know what I'm saying? So I challenged that. You know, I did everything to match them 6 feet dudes. You know, to go against them. You know, became the best defensive guard in the area. You know what I'm saying? I worked on other things to really overcome this shortness. I worked on my legs. Now I'm jumping as high. You know what I'm saying? So like, even when it came to females, like, all right, you know, shit, I ain't 6 feet, but you know what I'm saying? I make up for a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. I got a lot more for 6 feet. Fuck that 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? So then even when I become older, you know what I'm saying, I use that. You know, they say like with a short man complex, real still, I fucks with that. You know what I'm saying? I do have a short man complex, you know what I'm saying? I'm going against, like, all right, motherfucker tell me I can't do something, oh, you got me fucked up. You feel me? Nah, like, I'm stronger than, you feel me, what meets the eye or whatever, you know, or my insecurities or how you perceive me, you know. Short jokes, laughed at them, you know what I'm saying? Came back with my better jokes, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I learned that. I had like, I ain't about to get fucking mad, you know what I'm saying? I never had like that aggression over no short joke, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come back heavy, you know what I'm saying, with that shit, you know what I'm saying? So like, it was, like, the self-love part, on that, I had to shake that shit off. I used to try to wear boots, you know what I'm saying, constructs, you know what I'm saying? ACG, I'm like, ACGs make you a little 1 inch taller, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, fuck that shit, man. I'm like, I am who I am. You know what I'm saying? Not no punk, you know, you feel me? Not no sloppy dude, you know what I'm saying? And then it translated to coming, I use that, of course, to mold myself into life, into now, you know, to push myself by any means, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm gonna be short, I'm not gonna fall short in life, you know what I'm saying? So I just keep pushing myself, you know what I'm saying? I actually turned out to love myself for that, you know what I'm saying? Then so anybody who see me any type of differently, like you said, people, but then you arrogant because you want your shit, you focus. Okay, on to the next one. You know what I'm saying?
Basically.
Yeah. If you can't meet me on those terms, on that frequency, all right, see me somewhere else. You know, at different times. You know what I'm saying? 10 and 3, whatever. You feel me? Other than the other hours, sorry, I'm that nigga. I'm that arrogant nigga. Don't fuck with me at those hours. You feel me? But yeah, self love is very deep. You know, it's you know, it's a lot we can touch on. I'm just sharing my personal one. I don't want to hold it too much.
Self-love is definitely, it's like a plague, you know what I'm saying? And people don't have a lot of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I think we all, matter of fact, I challenge a little bit everybody in the urban community, like, you know what I mean, when they see somebody, you know what I mean, moping around, going down, like, try to speak life into them, speak light into them, you know what I'm saying? Like you can pick up on somebody you ain't going through something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know what I mean? What is it gonna hurt you to talk some positive words to somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like, we tend to walk around with this, you know what I'm saying, this mean mug, this face all screwed up when we see one another, and it's like we putting up a guard. Like I'm saying, like you deflected because you don't love yourself. Now you showing that hatred towards me, and I'm just walking by you. You know what I'm saying? You know, we dealing with a lot of that in the community right now. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of stuff going on. You feel me? Like, and it's a shame. So I mean, we need to challenge each other. We need to like push each other. Like, you see somebody speak life into them. Like, you know what I mean? Because people be on the edge. Like, you know what I'm saying, you don't know what these people be dealing with. Like, you see like, how a lot of this stuff going on, motherfuckers killing their kids and they self because this broad cheated, and a lot of this stuff been going on a lot lately. And it's like, like sometimes it's a person who's close to these people that see what's going on to step in and actually, all right, let's sit down. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, let's talk. I mean, because people be bottling up a lot of feelings, like, you know what I'm saying, and emotions, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and when the pipes bust, it's like it's too late. But it's never too late because there be people around the situation that been knowing what's going on, shit was building the whole time, like, you know what I mean? But they just let it fester, like, you know what I'm saying, like, we need to really step up and help each other, you know what I'm saying, because mental health is really like a thing, you know what I mean? Mental health is really a thing, and people are seeking drugs. People are seeking violence. Like, people are seeking all suicide. People are seeking all types of stuff.
Hold up, time out. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of weed, alright? Feeling down, you smoke you a nice little joint, you'll find that self-love real quick. Pull up a mirror to yourself and just give yourself some positive words of affirmation. Everybody need a good support system too. People that you surround yourself with should be positive influences on your life. They should also make you feel good about yourself. If they ever bring you down for the fun of it, it better be for the fun of it and the moment only. Because, like, we get on each other's asses sometimes. It's funny, but at the end of the day, we know that's a joke. And there's a very fine line between a joke and getting on somebody's ass to the point where they not comfortable being themselves. And you can see it. So when you see that shit, fall back. Lean back off a motherfucker instead of going extra hard. Because that's what we tend to do.
You gotta tough skin though too, man.
No, it's
a different area.
You
gotta have some tough skin. Got to. Like, this world is just the toughest, roughest. The way you look, you know what I'm saying, you would have been discriminated and you would have started hating yourself years ago. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people who hate the way they look. So, like, in the 50s or whatever, when we wasn't accepted. Imagine that. Like, we go outside and we not accepted for how we look, You know what I'm saying?
Dr. Miami's bank account, the proof of that.
Right.
These BBLs.
You know what I'm saying?
ABMS. Y'all blowing my shit. Y'all look dumb. Y'all don't even proportion y'all legs the same way. Walking around with hella ass. With chinny legs. Disrespectful.
But that's somebody for everybody, right?
Yeah, that got something to do with self-love too. A lot of women is going through.
Don't nobody love themselves.
Know why? They don't understand that real dudes don't care about all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, you might you come across one of these prima donna niggas. You know what I'm saying? One of these prima donna cats. He might say, "Oh, your hips too wild." I mean, like, you got some prima donna niggas like that, but real jokers. Like, I'm saying, like, listen. Sometimes
ain't shit wrong with a nigga being picky.
I done been in situations last time I was attracted off personality. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Everybody can be picky.
Yeah, like,
it don't matter if they don't like you. Find somebody that do like you. That's it. And if they don't look good enough for you, maybe you need to look at yourself and see if you're in the same league.
That's more about themselves though. That ain't got nothing to do with the man. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It's more about how they feel when they look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
that's what it go back.
Us as men have to. Give them affirmation, like,
we don't have to do nothing. They need to love themselves. What are you talking about? That's the opposite of what we even teach in this subject. Love yourself. If we don't like a certain thing on you, find somebody that.
Now, if it's for health reasons, I commend that. You know what I'm saying, but if it's cosmetic, like, come on, like, real jokers don't really care. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I mean,
sometimes.
Yo. What's that show? My 600
I said real jokers don't really be caring. You know what I mean?
Sometimes you got it. Does it look like a melted ice cream cone?
Yeah, man. it might not be for you. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes.
That shit won't drip on me.
But you know, somebody else will lick all the fucking ice cream out them cracks, man. Somebody
will.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yo, all the motherfuckers on my 600-pound lives are not single. They all got somebody. That means y'all can definitely find somebody.
Hey, fact. There's somebody for everybody, man.
It ain't gonna be the one they want though.
Yeah.
But what is the
You
one
want
that
Chris
they
Brown.
want really have?
They want Chris Brown. They was like,
And y'all need to
sure.
stop being unrealistic with y'all expectations. You know what? Let me
Chris Brown probably was a
calm
chubby
down.
chaser before he got
Right,
famous.
but if you know his preference right now, you
Yeah,
see
right
his
now he
work.
got high preference now because
Yeah.
that's what's throwing themselves to him. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just
They
saying.
throwing themselves to him. You know what I mean?
That
But
nigga don't got no damn preference.
Listen,
That nigga
man.
got a wallet. And his wallet is fat. They paid him $1,000 to take pictures. I see new pictures every goddamn week.
Personality is attractive nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Character.
Yo,
No, that's
that's
dope.
all people care about though right
That's-
now. If you don't look good, I'm not walking outside with your
I
ass.
got personality.
But what's the what you can find beauty in any female. I mean, if one you might think one attractive, I might don't find her attractive. It's just opinionated thing. And somebody might think she's drop dead gorgeous.
Yeah, she might have a pretty eyebrow or something.
You know what I'm saying?
But she
The
do
way she
got
bat her lashes.
she got to cure that urge, that temptation for you to not even look at another woman. You know what I'm saying? Some have you gotta find that at least to your eye. You know what I'm saying? Personality is it can jump. You know what I'm saying? It can switch. You know, over time.
Yeah, over time, personality can switch over time.
And they lie. You can lie about personality.
Man,
just
fuck
like
that. Just watch how they move, man. If they move wacky, they wacky. That's all it is. But I'll tell you this. You love yourself first. It don't matter what they think. Stop looking for approval in other people. It's the same thing we just said, man.
Oh, some of them, right? You got into it though. Some
I
of
don't
them,
like
some
how
of
you
them
look.
going to get their body
You
done
should
just
like how you
because
look.
they know somebody that got their body done, so they want to feel a little. Oh, I could do what you do. I can spend that much money.
that
I
mean-
got my body done too.
That mean you a fan. You're a fucking.
It's like the BBL's like having the new Gucci bag for females. I mean, it's a
Look, bro.
it's a statement piece. I mean,
Look. They're gonna die.
it's a social piece. I mean,
They're gonna die. They're going to DR getting $500 BBLs.
That's the legend.
Wait. What's it called? It's a BBL, right?
No, it's called legend.
Oh, BBL.
Yeah. Y'all going to DR and getting $500 BBLs, coming back and popping like water balloons. I don't want to hear none of that. If y'all willing to die over somebody or a group of people or a mass of people accepting you, or for a career as a bottle girl, which is not a real career. It's not a career.
How about do some squats, baby? That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Push
Some mac and cheese and do some squats at the same time.
Like, look.
I promise you.
Look. Staying fit is a part of loving yourself.
How about
Well,
just-
staying healthy
Just love
and happy.
yourself enough to know you're supposed to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, love yourself enough to know you're supposed to. I don't understand why they do that.
Yeah. I remember when Chip was saying he was fat. Then this nigga just started doing push-ups. I ain't know.
I had the fat man complex.
You ain't see the fat, he was fat. Fat and short. You know what I'm saying?
No, I go on Instagram.
With skinny shit.
Yeah, he did.
I go on Instagram. This 16 real. This nigga doing push-ups
He
straight.
still trying to do skinny shit, though, he big boy, you know what I'm saying?
That was my complex.
That nigga fast as hell, fat nigga, that nigga fast. Take off with that nigga, what? I'm telling you, you think like low ass legs, you know what I'm saying?
Wow, you was pregnant the other day.
Shit, I'm pregnant today. So, I was like, nah, I'm like 6 now. You know what I'm
You see
saying?
that? You see
Knocked
that?
down a couple pounds.
He love himself. He know he pregnant.
Man.
He's standing up.
I can't help but see this shit.
It's self-love and it's delusion, man.
You feel
I
me?
swear we need to stop. No, we need to start like pulling up a video. Oh, we'll talk about it later. But this chick on IG, she was like no more than a 4 or 3. You know what I'm saying? In most case eyes, but she talking like, oh, a dude got to pay for my Uber lift. He gotta pay for my dinner dates. He gotta go on 2 vacations a year with a honeymoon and 2 vacations with kids, and he gotta pay for all of it. I don't like to cook. I don't like to clean.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
She like, he gotta do that, and he gotta wash clothes, and she was dead serious. This wasn't no clout chasing. This wasn't nothing. That's just delusion. Like, sweetheart, you're very delusional right now. Like, I understand you got certain standards, but that's just crazy. That's just like, alright, no.
Unacceptable. What do you bring to the table? Paul Pesci touched up on this week, man.
She said, I'm bringing me.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Bring her. What her black ass worth? Not a damn thing. It sound like the beat on the thing you just listed that she want.
Yeah.
Was she black?
All water
Damn!
wet. All water wet.
Yeah, all water definitely wet.
Why you acting like
They need to hear that.
All water definitely wet.
Well,
For real.
All water is not wet.
it get wet.
You don't want to be in all water. It might not be wet. It might be thick. That water might be thick.
These old men. There you go, right there. There you go. You couldn't wait to say that.
Can't wait to say that. Yeah.
Shit, me.
Yeah,
Go to the doctor quick. What you got going on,
But
man?
it is the saddest thing that you gotta learn it. Like, when you should just be doing it anyway, like, you gotta learn to love yourself.
Yeah.
That's
It's
nuts.
a learned behavior. It's a
let's
learned
talk
and
about
taught behavior. You know what I'm saying?
And white. Damn, I did do it. I said it. I was hesitant. I thought about it. Whites, not the Asians. Some Asians. Groups of Asians. Japanese, definitely do. Let's just go with the Japanese and the white. Oh, and the Hispanics. All the Hispanics. I don't even care. The worst Hispanics teach their kids to love themselves.
What?
They got a sexy culture. They based upon being sexy.
Look, bro. Hispanics and white people, one thing you always gonna see about their kids know that they're beautiful. Even if the kids ugly as fuck.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's an opinionated statement.
I love my body class.
That's a pretty.
Allegedly.
Yeah, that definitely.
Allegedly.
Nah, you know, like, this shit get so deep, man. Like, even when we touch on the dark skinned woman, you know.
Oh, yeah,
Right
why
now, it's popular and popping.
Before.
But motherfuckers wasn't checking. I had to literally correct myself early on by saying I love light-skinned women because I saw Lauren in London and Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Which the only ones that was really advertised on the frontier. And then I'm like, I started looking deeper into the like. I'm like, and then you know my big mother was dark-skinned. So I'm like. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with no chocolate.
Ain't nothing, but
different.
so that's not. That shit is deep though. They don't.
Hey man, at the end of the day, all them dark skinned girls didn't give a fuck about y'all opinions anyway. I swear to God, they the most confident motherfuckers out here. And fine as shit.
No, they got it.
Out here slaying shit.
They got to a lot of them. I mean,
Yeah.
it mentally attacked a lot of them. Made them
Oh,
have low
no.
self-esteem.
They was very low self-esteem at that point in their life. Because everybody called them fucking ugly. Being pieces of shit. It was hard to love yourself when nobody loved you.
They
Nobody
go
loved you.
beyond that too. They go beyond that. It's like even when they go get jobs and shit. You know what I'm saying? They want a lighter person.
Now you listen, man.
But now everybody want dark skinned people.
Yeah, dark skin had a stigma, attached to it, man. It was ugly. They had ugly attached to dark, man.
Yeah, who ain't touched their ice cup yet?
Ugly, dirty. Those are the stigmas that was, attached to dark skin.
Hold on. We ain't touched their ice cup yet, man.
All ice cups has been touched.
Damn.
I don't know what you think about.
Yeah, dark skin stigma. Go ahead, my fault.
Man, ain't nothing better to me personally than a fully dark skin. I'm talking about melanated from every tone of her body match. Like that shit looks
I done
so
seen
golden.
some stuff like
Yeah.
that, man.
That shit looks so golden and
I
pure.
done
I'm
seen
like,
some
man.
stuff. I done seen some stuff like that,
These
man.
niggas start drooling.
You feel
For
me?
real.
Hey, these niggas started drooling.
Skin smooth, like you just like.
Bro.
I'm
saying,
lick this lip so
I'm
long.
For real, but if I'm in a strip club and I find me a dark one, she got me.
This boy
I have it
salivating.
all, baby.
He's salivating.
I have it all. My last birthday, this one, she got it all. I'm like,
Oh,
this
laws
you.
right now.
Don't worry
Look,
about
zoom
it.
in on.
I'm
Zoom in
like,
on the
you
call.
feel
I
me?
ain't love
Zoom in on the call. What you thinking? What you think about?
the black of the berry, the sweet of the juice.
Think about his black ass butt cheeks. Y'all niggas out here.
Nah, we just.
He's salivating at the mouth.
I'm just
What's wrong?
I mean, all about the darker skin. I know. I mean, that hue is crazy. I mean, smooth, shiny. That shit like black gold.
For real.
They firecrackers.
I mean, copper even. Like, know what I mean? Like,
They different though. They come different.
and the skin, especially if they skin smooth and glowing and soft.
They put shea butter on that motherfucker.
Oh my God, bro. And like he said, every part of his skin match the same tone. From the feet all the way up. You know what I mean?
These niggas in love.
Allegedly.
When you think about the dark skinned men are the most desired men. You know what I'm saying? Morris Chestnuts, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Tate Diggs, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Do you know who Chris Brown is?
yeah, I'm making more.
That nigga yellow. Michael Jackson. That nigga was brown, black, yellow, white.
That's a whole medical type of thing.
He started black.
Yeah, but yeah, where
You know
was
what I'm
that?
saying? He had that skin fading disease. What it was?
He was brown.
But you was trying to hit a point though, what you was doing. I mean,
Yeah.
and it's crazy because they was the most sought for men, and
Yeah.
the women was always like shunned. Like, I mean,
Right. I don't understand that. Like, white women love
Whoa,
dark
whoa,
skin.
that was a strategic attack on them. I mean,
Yeah.
Look,
Hold up, what the hell are y'all talking
That was
about?
a lot of.
Light skinned niggas was in until like 2017.
Seal was ugly as hell.
Light skin niggas is not.
Yes, they was. Light skinned niggas.
It
It was
got
the R&B niggas, the Trey Songs.
Oh, black men, period, are in. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, we always been
desire
in.
is a dark skinned man. That's
Bruh.
what I see.
Before?
No, just generally.
No, now, yeah. But
Yeah.
5 years ago, they wanted light skinned niggas.
Light skin niggas, they say.
It's on the net.
Yeah, it was like 8, 7 years ago. Y'all fell off when I got in high school. but-
87 years, man.
Uh,
Well, you put a little more years on your age, man, when you get to talk, man.
Right before you was born.
Yeah, come on
No,
now.
no.
Not that.
no, dark skin is it, bro.
Yeah.
2000 to 2015? Not that.
I give you a perfect example. I didn't know how, but my brother was the Mac of all Macs. You feel me? And he was dark skinned. He had it. Anything he wanted, he had it. The baddest of the baddest. And I'm like, yo, he said some weird shit to me. He's like, who you like when you do this? I'm like, nigga. It's like, nigga, you got all the results. What you talking about, bro? What you talking about? You got the results, nigga. What you talking about me? No, nigga, you doing this. I'm trying to catch up to you. What you talking about?
Like, you get him and hand him over. Like, you get him and bring him to me.
For real. I'm trying to get the ones you don't get. At least maybe they want them.
he said, I'm just trying to sauce like you, my boy.
Right. That shit real. They the most desired, you feel me? You think about the ugliest dark skinned dude, Biggie Smalls, you feel what I'm saying, for example.
Get more butt than Heavy D, man.
I'm telling you.
Telling you.
It's
That
now
was not off of.
make him
That was not because he was.
make him light skinned. Yeah, he ain't getting it like that.
He
You
was
know
light skinned,
how
he
much
was
money
gonna
he
get
got.
the same.
He ain't get that like that.
Some people love dark
I do
skin.
not
man.
think Biggie was pimping hoes before he was famous.
Crazy. Biggie and Fat Joe, who you think was getting it more?
Fat
Alright,
Joe.
No.
He was with 100 niggas. You gotta have at least 300 bitches if you rolling with 100 niggas.
I'm just,
That's
you don't-
ratio.
You don't know Biggie.
That's ratio.
You don't know Biggie. Biggie.
I don't know that nigga. That's hell. What the fuck?
You know what I mean?
Damn, motherfucker, what?
Everybody know Biggie. We know.
Yeah.
I don't know that nigga, man.
Alright, we know.
All I know is he was fucking with Faith.
Yeah.
Come on now. Faith was the baddest thing walking.
Faith was a hoe.
He was hers. That was no. She was faithful.
That was his
hoe.
hoe.
No hoe.
No, Biggie the one was doing all the pimping.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like
Yeah,
from when he was not even potting. Like,
I seen a picture of her on Tupac lap when they were together.
He was fucking killed before he got dead.
I heard that Tupac took a picture with her on his lap. That's none of my business. I didn't hear it.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. I mean, allegedly. I mean,
Allegedly.
They don't even back then they were doing tricks and stuff with them cameras.
Pop niggas, whole shit, man.
Yeah.
that was an emotional ass boy, right there. For real.
Just be truthful about it.
I'm saying he probably put some lump up in him, man. I mean, you know, Face probably mad. Biggie, I mean, over there touring with Kim, she probably bent over. Game's still the same, man.
Wait, who did she marry?
Yeah, that was his big man. So you know, Pop hit.
Yeah, that was big, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's the same game, man. All the players still playing the same, man.
I try to tell you, man, ain't that change, man. You feel me? But the time.
No, that's cap.
All this shit been going on since I was
No.
a kid.
Times have changed. These niggas is
I used to
bitches.
tell my
Y'all need to love yourselves.
I tell my father the same shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm looking at this shit like, you know what I mean? Like, shit ain't, you feel what I'm saying? It's the same shit. I'm doing shit with my son that he was doing with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy. Like, you know what I mean? But look, that's just the cycle. You know what I'm saying? Everything go back to retro. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It go to some new, and then it all come back. It all come back to
Flat tops, high tops,
you know what I'm
all that
saying? You
shit
see
came right back
motherfuckers
out.
just started.
Mohawks,
You know
all
what I
that shit
mean?
came right back out.
Because this is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? It's just everything got its time. It got its phase. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Shit fades out. They put it in, you know what I'm saying? But we doing the same shit. Then our kids growing up. You feel what I'm saying? It's the same shit. Some shit might got a little worse. You know what I'm saying? You feel like, alright, then it calm down.
That means we
You know
do
what I mean? Everybody generation had their phases. You know what I'm saying? They had the riots and shit back here, burnt down shit all in the 70s. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Yo, the kids growing up
Go
now
to
see a
Jersey.
whole lot of shit
You know
happening.
what I'm saying? You feel me? So go, it's known.
They seen a fucking pandemic. This is my
That's
first
it,
time
you
ever
feel me?
seen the pandemic. These niggas got this shit right off the bat. This kid's like 4 years
This
old.
little ass city, this shit
I already
big.
know what the fuck a pandemic is. I didn't know what a pandemic was until recently.
Iron Bound, East, you got who you got. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they come up here, they be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? They got 4-5 corners you gonna bend, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? You might get about 3-4 blocks. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? They come over, they see different things happening like, on every phase you go to.
Excuse me, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Excuse me, sir. What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Like, it's just,
Yeah, same thing, man. Same thing
it's
going
the
on,
same
man.
shit going on, bro.
Nothing new, man.
We stuck in the loop. That means we not progressing.
So now you know what the attack is
They
now?
got wild.
No, it was dark skin. You see what the attack is now? Weight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Obesity.
That's a fucking lie.
That's why.
Bro, you can't even find
That's
clothes
why-
like that for big people no more, bro.
They pushing
That
fat.
That was a problem back in the day.
Swallow shit up.
You know what the fuck I'm talking about. He know what I'm talking about.
Target.
I'm not gonna say her name. I'm not gonna say nobody's name. But Lizzo out here putting on, goddamn, she putting game for these fat motherfuckers.
Oh. Damn, man. What people did to you? Like, goddamn, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bruh, she's pushing P. She pushing pounds.
Nah, they empowered though. They empowered now.
Yo, it feels like everybody's empowered but black people. Gay people, trans people, light skinned niggas, dark skinned niggas.
I mean, we are. Like,
But then, in ain't no big bubbles. When we zoom out of those shits, fuck being fat, fuck being light skinned, fuck being tall, fuck being short. As black people, we still in the subsection. How?
No, I think we are empowered. We just don't know how to fucking use it to the best of our abilities. We're not even teaching it to our kids. You know what I'm saying?
We're not.
Our actual full power and our capabilities. We're not teaching it to our kids.
We're not
That's what
empowered
we need to
yet.
switch. Because guess what? Like you said, I think you said last podcast, everybody want to be black, basically, until it's time to be black. You know what I'm saying? So everywhere you go, NBA games, football games, there's always some type of hip hop going on. Commercials, they rapping in schools and stuff like that, you know, for kids to learn. Like, black is in, you know what I'm saying? So we just need to learn how to capitalize it, keep it here within our community and really build it up. Like the verses, like, why do they sell the verses? Like, y'all should have kept that in, you know what I'm saying?
They sold it?
Yeah, Timberland and Swiss, they sold it to some other company. Like, why ain't keep that in the culture? You know what I'm saying? I understand they gave you a great offer, but you just gave away the, you know, you gave
Black culture is being sold in the United States, and that's all that it is. So we're not empowered. We're still a slave to the dollar.
Yeah, they sold that.
And they still control the dollar, which means we still fuck.
Yeah. On my point, man, like black, you feel me? We are it. You feel what I'm saying? We do have it. We do run this country. You know what I'm saying? Because we make it more appealing for people outside the country to want to come to America, to want to be black. You feel me? Black is everywhere. He even touched the motherland. You ain't see the black drill rapper, the African drill rappers?
They over there.
Yo, that shit is different. Like, their culture is over here. The same thing.
Them
over there.
motherfuckers be wild.
Yeah, but not even
machetes and shit.
Americanized over there.
Yeah.
You feel me? But guess what the Americanized is black culture. White people, they don't even say dude and rock on. They catching on to the late shit. You know what I'm saying? They might be saying fleek right now. You feel what I'm saying? But they catching on late. But they fuck with us.
They might be saying fleek right
You
now.
know what I'm saying?
They ain't catching on late. Them motherfuckers is at every goddamn concert. All you see is a sea of white at every single. Bruh, Rolling Loud is white as hell. If you get that fucking sky view when they pan around, it's hella white. It's white, but it's less than black. Yeah, exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
They on point. They know all the lingo. They got shiesty masks and everything.
They even talk about the African.
They infiltrating.
They even talk about the African people. Y'all start talking about the white people.
The Africans got
That's what he was saying. Like, I mean, they catching on.
Yeah.
And they see both of the TG, he already, so he out there, he sprinkling all up top shit on. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never seen the shit that he putting on out there. They ain't, you know what I mean? And there's some very few probably, but now they get, I said, you feel me? And he off what he always got his workout thing on, like training thing on.
It was modernized out there too. Like he's showing us, cause you know, like
they ain't that slow out there.
Yeah, they ain't that slow out there.
They in tune. Like, you see the outfits, you see what they got on, you see how they party. Let's say, you feel me? Like, they outside up there too.
The world is so divided. We are left to believe what the government feed us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they feed us images and we go off that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just a whole other topic. I mean, you know, things is really going on in Africa. It's progress. I mean, you know. They love the heritage. They love the culture in Africa. I don't think many of them hate their skin. I can't say that they go through that. They do bleaching that bleaching stuff out there too, bleaching of the skin.
They also kind of hate American black people. It's fucked up.
Alright, yeah, we going. I think we should save that. That's like.
That's a whole topic's worth of talking about.
That's like. That's something we could definitely have a whole episode on. You know what I'm saying?
You'll be talking about East Orange.
I don't know why y'all be hating on us. We got snatched. We got snatched and then reproduced over here. It wasn't our choice.
Hey, yo, chill. Chill.
Back on this self-love, man. Like I said, we got every tool, you know what I'm saying, as a black community to love ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We got every tool, all the possibilities. Everybody follow us. The market would shut the fuck down if we stop it. You feel me? And we stop for a day, stop spending money for a day.
I swear to God, I was about to say, we're some of the biggest spenders in the entire country.
Right. That's what I'm saying. We got every tool.
And we earn the least.
Yeah, we spend more than we earn every year.
We got the look. You'll see other cultures getting braids and, putting, you know what I'm saying, trying to look, you know what I'm saying, how we look.
I seen a white girl with cornrows.
Right.
We did that.
We do need to love ourselves, but we need to love each other a lot more. You know what I'm saying, in our culture. I mean, that's our issue when it comes to self-love. And you don't love yourself, you ain't gonna love the next person. You know what I'm saying? Like that look like you, which is the issue for us.
One thing that's taught in African American communities is the cycle of hate, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
We brought into that.
Having affection and showing affection with each other is something that's hard for us to do as a community, and it's also looked down upon. When self-expression is one of the biggest steps to loving yourself, open self-expression, honest self-expression, lying to yourself is one of the biggest things that can hurt your character. Not only that, but your ability to love yourself. So if you lying to make other people happy, you're gonna be lying a lot. There's a lot of situations in which you might not want to agree with somebody, but you might be scared, you get anxiety or something, because you're not confident in yourself to make a decision on your own and stand on it. A lot of people end up in situations they don't want to be in because they can't love themselves. So, make the right choices, take the right steps in that direction, surround yourself with people who actually genuinely care about you, and stop looking to fit into crowds.
Bottom line, man, stop looking for love in other people if you don't love yourself. You gotta love yourself first, man. Don't even go, indulge in relationships if you don't love yourself yet. Just stay single. Work on that first. You know what I'm saying? Work on loving you first.
Stop
Work on your single.
Therefore, you'll know how to love someone else.
That's good.
And everybody got a fear to be
I
different.
fuck that bro said this shit. Stay there.
What happened?
I gotta drink to that shit. You hear the nigga? Don't do that shit, man. Instantly. What the fuck is going on?
What happened?
Love yourself first. Not scared, stay sick. Till you figure that shit out.
Yeah, word up.
Back to that one.
I gotta take a sip of that shit, man.
Stay single.
That was heavy.
That was bad.
So you learn yourself first. Therefore, when you get in a relationship, you know how to love someone else, man.
Ooh. Nigga, what?
That shit on repeat.
Yeah, goddamn, you do this shit. Poof. That's the best song I called it though. Dude, Bruce B. Boy did shit. You know what I'm saying?
He said he shot at the Bruce
Get this shit. I see the signs up coming. I wound myself up when I repeated it. You know what I'm saying? That's when he want me to repeat it.
Bro, when you alley it up like that, who's
hey, he had to slam one head. You know what I'm saying? Don't set me up for it though.
Nah, man. I'm just,
Nah, you right. I hear you talking to me. I'm just
Look,
saying.
man.
Self-affirmation, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I don't call me crazy. I just started some new shit too. Like, when I buy a bottle of water, I talk to the water. Like, we all positive. I start saying shit like that to water before I drink it. You know what I mean? Real talk to water. And then 3 days in, I've been doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's funny as hell. I held in a laugh, but that shit funny as hell.
You see me doing the other day at the store.
Yeah. But giving positive words of affirmation is something that you're gonna have to regularly take is a good thing. Like, you're not gonna be in the mirror all day. We be at work all day. We see the mirror one time, and that's when we go shit.
You know why I do it though? You ever see that?
You gotta drink water all day.
No, it was something the scientists did. Where they put 2 stickers on 2 cups of water. They wrote angry or hate on one, and they wrote love on the other, and they put it under the microscope, and the molecules reacted different. Look it up. I'm surprised I ain't see this. I'm talking. This happened back years ago. I'm talking over 20 years ago.
So how you surprised that I ain't see it?
You know where you see this shit, bro.
20 years ago. It's a fact.
I only been here for 23 years. I'm new.
But it's a fact.
I just spawned this
It's a
shit.
fact, though.
Nah, it makes sense though. People bless their food all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's it. And they had guy 2 cups of water.
I'm just
They experiment 2 cups of water.
Hey, did you guys know?
Take both cups.
Bro, you
They
can go
go
right
hate
down the
on the
street
other
on
one. They gonna love the
Broadway,
other one.
and
Yeah.
when they do
Put that
all
on
the beads and
And this
shit,
shit
they
reacted
can
different.
do the same thing.
What?
Right down there, right there in that little store, they got all the little the weird shit. You go in there and say, look, I want good. They can give you good.
Nah, I
You
don't
know what
want
I'm
it like
saying?
that.
Hey, you got good.
Did y'all know
Good,
that
man.
somebody had trapped himself in a 2-door freezer, right? Or a 1-door freezer, which is the one that you can only like exit through the back, the one on the outside. So he trapped himself on the inside and the handle broke. He was stuck in there for like 12 hours. But he ended up killing himself because he overthought the fact that he was dying. When he looked at the temperature, it was only 53 degrees.
So he thought he was done.
He thought he was dying, and they said that the only way that he could have died in that situation was because he convinced himself that he was dying. Your projection is so strong that you could kill yourself.
Energy, man.
If you project positivity, I mean, with effort, you need effort with, projection, because a lot of y'all, look, hold up, I'm about to say some fucked up shit. All y'all bitches, let me not call nobody no business. All y'all young ladies on my timeline who keep posting the universe got me and pure positive energy and what's it called? What they be talking about? Manifestation. If you don't put no effort into that, none of that is gonna happen. I am tired of seeing that. I'm sick and tired of seeing it. If y'all don't do shit, you're not gonna get shit. If you're not doing nothing, you're not gonna be worth shit in 10 years. It's not just gonna your life is not gonna magically fall into place. If you are a piece of shit, you are a piece of shit. That is it.
It's a waste for them words to come out your mouth and you just sitting there waiting on it. No, you really gotta feel it through every cell in your body.
Y'all are projecting
and push that energy out, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all try to manifest a good man in piece of shit ass niggas. I don't understand it. Y'all be asking for miracles. That's what it is.
Manifest. I don't use these trending ass words.
Y'all team miracles.
Talk to me later.
You know what I mean? But prayer is form of manifestation.
Tell me, baby, let's go.
Prayer is form of manifestation.
I don't.
When you ask for things in your prayers, that's a form of manifestation.
That's asking and getting something in return.
But you just can't sit there and ask and then forget about it once you pray over. You really that thing gotta become you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That energy gotta be pushed out. You know what I'm saying?
It comes full circle to self-love. If you don't love yourself, how are you gonna motivate yourself? You gotta be the shit that keeps yourself up at night to get something done. You need to be your own motivation. You need to wake up and get out of bed every morning to be the best you that you could possibly be for you, not for anybody else. Not because your family needs it, not because you gotta take care of your little siblings because your parents died, not because your wife is on your ass, you got a family to feed. You need to do it because you want to do it.
And it's noticeable. It's a difference when somebody's really happy in life and fake it happy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or just trying to be happy because they're trying to, avoid the things that they're going through. It's a difference. You can see the energy. The energy will tell you. The energy will tell you. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers seem like they happy and be damn they about to take themselves out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, for real. You know what I'm saying? And you can try to talk to them sometimes. They don't want it. You know what I mean? At that moment, they probably don't want to talk. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you this.
They need to talk, but they don't want to talk. You know what I'm
Y'all
saying? They don't know how to approach the situation. You feel what I'm saying? Because they don't want you to react to the, you know what I'm saying? Now you going, you know what I'm saying? And now they don't even get what they trying to say out, or how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Because you done shut it down. You understand me?
I was just talking
fucked
about
it
this
all
with
up.
the
You
kid.
know what I'm saying? So now they don't even want to do a do-over. You know what I'm saying? Now you willing to listen, but nah, you just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Cause you just brushed what I said off like it wasn't important. You
That's
feel
the
me?
same thing with y'all kids. Y'all kids' opinions are just as important as your opinions. Even if it's dumb as fuck to you, it is of equal importance to your own.
I ain't gonna agree with that, but I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Young people, I mean, know what they know. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with hearing them out, but when you was dealing with a child, like I mean, like yours, like it ain't no equal. What you talking about? That shit is out.
Their opinion is equal to your opinion. I don't care how you find your way around that. When me and my mom came to that realization, perfect relationship.
No, your mom just made you be like, all right, Jolly, I'm tired.
No.
Tired. Like, all right.
When
okay.
me and my mom discuss stuff,
Allegedly.
she respect my opinion the same way I respect her opinion.
Allegedly.
As a kid?
No.
Oh,
She learned this at a later point in life.
Exactly.
Right.
She tired.
I was like 14 and I already knew that I was making the right decisions. I was smart as hell, man.
She tired. She was tired. Man.
Look, bro, y'all be mad as hell when y'all teenagers go through puberty, knowing exactly what happens to teenagers during puberty. Because y'all think that y'all gotta be so tough all the time that y'all not about to let them, they not about to get off and disrespect me. Hey, they having a bad day just like you be having a bad day. Come home and be extra mad at their ass sometimes.
That's a difference, man.
No. You correct them. You correct them in a way that you don't beat their ass or make them feel small when you correct them. There's a difference between correction and pressing them.
See, the problem is you came up with this new era of parenting.
Yeah, y'all did a bad job.
What?
Nigga,
What the fuck?
when I came up,
Y'all generation did a bad job.
When I came up, you were still able to get whoopings by teachers.
Y'all generation did a terrible job. Look at all these stupid motherfuckers y'all got running around this bitch.
Who's stupid?
All these motherfuckers, bro, the mass majority of the population is retarded.
That's because y'all don't listen.
Allegedly.
Hey, what's going on in all the hoods right
Y'all
now?
don't listen.
All the young niggas is wild, right?
Y'all don't listen.
Whose fault is that?
Y'all chopped it. Y'all broke the chain.
Whose fault is
I
that?
say you feel me?
The internet.
Yes.
It makes y'all feel like y'all know everything. Everything ain't got to do with science. Sometimes life is about common fucking sense. And a lot of you young motherfuckers lack.
911 changed it.
Yeah. The camera.
Can't really whoop your ass like we used to.
Nah, y'all just be scary. I was still getting my ass whooped.
She called the cops.
Whatever my mother cooked on the table, you ate that motherfucker.
That's the
So
same way I
though
cook.
she would cook, and you would say, nah, I ain't gonna eat. I want pieces tonight. Or I ain't, nah. Wow.
You can say no, but you're not gonna eat shit.
What?
You can't say none of that
What
shit.
you talking about? You gonna eat that food?
You don't pay for it. You ain't
Yeah.
cooking. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna
Whatever's
eat that.
on the table, you eat
Eat
it.
that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Putting that
You
shit
don't
in a
have no
plastic bag and
opinion.
throwing it over the gate in the backyard.
You're being looked after. You're being taken care of.
Yeah.
You don't have no opinion.
Like
My
that.
daughter's
Until you
trying to do
earn
that
something
shit.
and
Yeah,
bring something to the
Hold the fuck up. Y'all talking about kids. I'm talking about like teenagers. Y'all hear y'all kids out.
You gonna do that roof?
He said, yeah.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this.
If you gonna do that roof?
When I was 12, I was smarter than a majority of the people y'all know.
Allegedly.
Guaranteed. I can bless that up to God.
That's an opinionated statement.
No, I know it for a fact.
You feel that way.
No, I know this.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I got a phenomenal IQ.
And what the fuck is that?
Intelligence?
I know what IQ is. I know what IQ is, but what the hell is that? I know what IQ is, but what the hell is that? So that means you're ready for the world?
Yeah, it's a lot of people
No,
with
but it means
reason.
when I tell you I'm feeling a certain type of way, you should respect that and give me some advice. Guide me in the right direction. Don't be an asshole all the time. Y'all love to be assholes. Y'all love to be our friend when y'all want to be our friend and then get on our ass later. You can't do that. It's one or the other.
Because I'm not your friend.
So don't act like I'm friend.
No,
Ever.
No, you the fool for falling for it.
Yeah,
So why y'all setting us up?
Tell me
Like, what the fuck? Why you setting me up?
Tell me some shit you wouldn't tell me if I was on parent time.
Yeah.
so I can reprimand your ass once you let it out. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Or point you in the right
What's the
direction.
Don't put you in the right direction.
Point them in the right direction every time. What the fuck?
I'm
Yo,
just saying, though, like, you gotta be mindful, like, what you say.
y'all love whooping us.
Nah.
That shit used to piss me. I used to plot on the day that I was big enough to just toss her ass out the window.
So you don't
Like,
think you deserve ass whooping?
Huh?
You break something or you do something fucked up?
No.
He try to make my sister
Nope.
sound like she's
No.
a child beater.
Nah.
I was getting my ass
So
whooped.
you was a good kid and you got your ass whooped. That's what you're saying.
No, I was a badass kid.
Alright, so you deserve an ass whooping.
So sometimes I did deserve an ass whooping, bro. I can name a whole lot of times I deserved the ass
Ass whooping probably prevented your ass from being a killer.
Look, I'll tell you this. One time, fuck you, DeAndre. But one time I was in middle
Who's
school.
DeAndre?
Wait, this is the story. I was in the 4th grade.
Legend.
I was going to Abington Avenue Middle School.
Legend.
I went to the bathroom. My mom had just bought me some brand new Air Force Ones.
Oh, he stepped on him, right?
Yeah.
You got whooped. You told that story.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I went to piss in the urinal, and the urinals was in the floor. This nigga pushes me. My foot goes into the piss. And I knew my mother was going to whoop my ass. So I whooped his ass. And then I left up out the bathroom, and I went back to class. And like 30 minutes later, I got called to the office. Yo, did you beat up DeAndre in the bathroom? Nope. Calls me again to the office. Did you beat up DeAndre? Nope. My mom walks out from behind this like fucking curtain fan, like Japanese changing room curtain shit. I was like, yeah, I beat him up. And on the car ride home, she was like, when I get in that house, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. So I went to sleep. When we got around the corner, I forced my body to go to sleep. I was like, alright, we're going to sleep. She can't whoop my ass if I'm about to go in the house and just go to bed. I got in the house. She said, hey, take the bands off. I said, damn. And I got my ass whooped when she could have just sat down and asked me what the fuck happened. Didn't ask what happened. I got my ass beat for doing something that I knew would have got me my ass beat.
At least you whooped his ass, something like that.
But in that situation, I shouldn't have been reprimanded at all. I did exactly what you would have wanted me to do in that situation. Don't let nobody fuck with you. I didn't have the chance to tell her.
You could.
No, I couldn't. No, because when she came around that corner, she looked at me like this.
You out there falling asleep.
No, you
Instead of opening your mouth.
That's what you said.
Let me ask y'all a question. If y'all in a situation like that,
Look at you again.
she came out from around that corner, she was like, I was like, shit.
Take your pants off.
I seen it and I was like, yo, she gonna whoop the fuck out of me. She mad as hell. Cause they call her out of work.
Yo,
And one thing about my mother,
it was single thing though. He
Yo.
was the
You a Japanese fan
shit.
yo,
That dude was like, shoot. He got the
Yo.
look. He just shut down like, you know what? I did it.
yo, I swear to God, she was like, you sure you didn't beat up DeAndre? I was like, yes, I'm sure I did not beat that boy up. They said, my mom came out the cut. I was like, yeah, I hit him. I ain't even want to sit there and lie. But I was honest with my mom. I always was honest with my mom. I lied to the principal. Fuck that bitch. I don't know her.
Yeah.
The thing that fucked me up though, it didn't matter what I was gonna say. It didn't matter if I told her my side of the story. She was gonna whoop my ass because she got called out of work.
That's right.
And that's not fair.
No, I think if you would have told her that the dude pushed you in piss and you whooped his ass, she would have been good with that.
But you opted on falling asleep faking.
You feel me? She would've kept the buck right then and there. Maybe she would have whooped your ass if you didn't whoop his ass.
Yeah.
And now you got a pissy ass sneaker. I would beat your ass for that, for not beating his ass.
Yeah.
You see?
Like, more the story.
Ass
Ass was getting beat.
Still got an ass whooping.
Oh, what the
You know what I'm
story?
saying?
Nah,
The urban community ass getting whooped.
That's
it.
Yeah, but that method of intimidation is not healthy, man.
Nah, he had to
It's
get
not
it.
healthy.
That would have saved you, bro. Trust me.
It would have saved me an ass whooping. I remember that ass whooping to a T. And my mom don't even remember it happening.
But kids,
Did she tell you?
I told her about this shit. She was like, I don't remember that. I
She
said,
said,
motherfucker. Yo, that shit literally, I
Take the pants
yo,
off.
I wanted to punch on her.
Who?
Like, I remember, bruh, I swear to God, this is unknown. Right? I swear to God, after that ass whooping, I had stood over her while she was sleeping. I was like, yo, I'm gonna beat your ass. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to lay down, bro.
I don't think she
Hey, brother, it is what it is.
Now you might be with your another ass
Y'all-
might be coming in the near future.
Y'all was building up resentment in us.
Mm.
It was hella times I heard, yo, I really want to just beat my dad up. Or yo, if I was big, I can't wait till I'm big enough to whoop my dad ass. You know how many times I heard that as a kid? Y'all really made us hate y'all a lot. Y'all gonna stop. Y'all gonna learn y'all lesson. When your kids grow and they don't want to talk to y'all niggas,
But it's
y'all gonna learn y'all lesson.
It's roles, man. Sometimes you gotta talk a certain way to a child. I mean, you gotta instill authority. Like you gotta let them know where authority lies at.
Yes.
You do.
Boundaries.
But it doesn't have to
That's
be
it.
too aggressive.
No, it does.
What
the fuck?
To come back from her mother, she try to act a little different. I gotta snap her.
But see, that's because your household is separated. The way she teaches is different from the way you teach it. Your household is teaching
But
together.
she let her be so opinionated. Don't whoop ass. Don't chastise her.
That's a
You
child.
know what I'm saying? And she come back.
Children's opinions don't really matter. They're kids.
You just said it did.
No, children. I'm talking about
Teenagers?
under the age of like 12. Yeah. Everything before that does not matter.
14 count?
I feel it depends on how intelligent they are, to be honest. If it's a dumbass kid,
No, you can't.
Motherfuckers ain't even live yet to my intelligence.
well, you know if your kid dumb as hell when they're young.
They out there dumb, like,
What made you smart at 14? Video games?
No, I was just smart as hell.
In what areas?
Every area.
You know, nobody checking about how smart people is. You want to know if you got common sense.
I had common sense. And I was smart.
That's
What?
That's the name tag.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Look, bro.
But that's an opinion, you know what I mean?
I'm a prodigy.
That's still out.
I'm a prodigy.
Out of question.
Look. I'm a prodigy. You understand me?
Talk that shit.
Top 10. I'm 101.
Like Mob Deep, like, oh.
That nigga
101.
said you understand me. You know what I mean?
Ain't never been another nigga like I'm that nigga.
Hey, you feel me?
I'm that nigga.
Listen to him talk now. Stop playing with it. You understand me? You heard he had anyway.
I've been that nigga.
He had the bottom line. You understand me? Like, you feel me?
And I stamped that. You know why? Because I love myself.
That's right. Talk that
You
shit.
feel me?
What they talk about? Yeah.
There's a difference between me and the next nigga. I've been that nigga ever since I was a jet. You feel me?
As you should.
So you say ain't no nigga ain't doing what you doing, huh?
Nah. Not on the level that I'm doing. I'm the
Wow.
best at everything I do.
That's a big statement.
Top 10.
That's major.
You said you talk.
Y'all see them salads.
That's major.
That's happy, ain't it?
That's self-love in the rawest form.
You feel me?
Don't be
I'm
delusional.
fucking right.
I ain't delusional.
Don't be delusional, man.
I ain't.
It's room for growth and, to get there, what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Do a lot.
Not him.
But I'm still at the top.
Don't be cocky.
I'm going to do all the
Don't
growth
get
and
cocky.
Don't be
improvement.
cocky.
I'm doing all the improvement.
Okay.
Every new milestone going to be set by me.
Ooh.
I'm him.
Just remain humble, man, as you do it,
He
man.
talking big.
Continue to push.
Can you
And
create
man,
another you? Or a better you?
Yeah.
Now, right now, we
Hell
got
yeah.
teach him how to make a 6 figures
Yeah.
right now, and then he do it
Yes.
better. Okay.
That's what makes me the best. I produce better than myself.
So you in the process of doing that right now.
Nah.
So you
Then
just-
what the fuck? How you going to be truly successful if you never made somebody else successful?
Oh no, I have made somebody else successful.
So you a factory. I mean, you just pumping them out. Like full.
Nah. He was the only nigga who actually just listened to everything I said. It was one nigga, I told him everything, like I told him exactly what to do. Bar for bar verbatim. And he did it. And I was like, wow, I told so many niggas this and you the only person who actually did it. I'm proud of you. Like, good shit. And he's successful. Not more successful than me. But he getting up there.
Then
You know?
you just defeated the old
No. He getting up there. He put me on mining, right? And then I told him everything in depth about mining. Changed his profits, turned his whole shit upside down. I went over there and programmed his grades, everything. From scratch. I told him how to do that shit. Now he out here helping a whole bunch of motherfuckers. I only helped him. That's somebody who's greater than me, in my opinion. Because now you expanding it. You giving more people knowledge. I'm only gonna give knowledge to the people who I know gonna sit there and bust their ass. Not the niggas that you gonna hold their hand and walk them through. Because he walk people through. He'll do certain things for you and he'll basically set your whole shit up for you and then you don't have to do shit. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna teach you how to do everything behind it. You gonna do it the right way. So when shit changes, like it's going to in 2 months, he's gonna be able to adapt. And now all those people are gonna have to dish out extra money to him. But he getting bread behind it. So bro did the right thing and he listened. I just didn't want to do that. It's not for me. I'm gonna go do something else. 'Cause I already mastered that.
Okay, so you said his name was what?
You feel me, man?
Allegedly.
Shout out to my boy.
Allegedly.
His mining farm is growing.
Allegedly.
By the time you 30, you should be a millionaire in this age. That's the advantage that you have coming in. You know what I'm saying? You got other representatives, you know what I'm saying, who can teach you the game, and you already further than the game. So by the time you're 30, you should be a millionaire.
I'm gonna be more than a millionaire. I'm being retired by 30. My goal is retire by 28. And then my micro goal is to figure out a way to be successful by 26. To get past the 28. I gotta beat that. That's my micro goal. If I don't beat that, it's alright.
No, that's fine.
But that's my goal.
You're supposed to beat your
My goal is really 26. My actual is 28. And then everybody else's expectation is like 35.
You hear
I
that?
don't got the same
Do
expectation.
you hear that? This
Everybody.
fucking guy is hungry. You know what I mean? I like that in this kid, man. You
Guys, hold.
motherfucking hungry, man.
And a lot of y'all niggas don't got no drive. And that's why y'all broke.
Well,
That's the difference. That's exactly what I'm trying to tell y'all.
But where we go, where that come from with self-love, man? Why you
I
always
always
tackling?
have
Why you
Oh, my mom
tackling
always
the
told me
poor
self-love. She
Why?
always told me self-love.
people? You
My
can't
mom
keep attacking
always-
the poor people, man.
Hey.
We all poor.
So? You can't be extra broke down on your dick and just comfortable with it. At least be broke with ambition.
Broke people, man. That's it. Y'all poor, man. Y'all fucked up, man. We just try to strive, man.
That's what we running with today? I guess we a bunch of broke niggas.
Nah, it's just we still pushing forward.
I ain't broke. I don't give a fuck what they talking about. These niggas ain't broke either. We all getting to that bag. I'm sorry to tell y'all.
Nah,
We
man.
made it
Don't
already.
call mine a bag. Don't call mine a bag. I got a small little statue. Some people sit some sunglasses in. You know what I mean? I ain't got a bag.
I'm a duffel
Feel
bag
me?
Bentley boy.
I got a little statue. You know what I mean? I got some shiny gold coins in it.
Look, man. Income average at my age.
Come
I'm
on,
doing
man.
beyond
a couple of marbles.
You feel me? I'm doing at least. I'm doing at least in the like 5 years ahead of myself already.
If I give you 5 racks, what can you do with it?
That was cute.
Whatever I need to do.
That was cute.
Huh?
Whatever I need to do.
Don't call mine.
What can you
I
do
got a
with it?
small little statue.
How could you bring that back and multiply it?
It depends. In what
I'm
field?
really asking.
In what field? In what field?
Huh?
In what field?
You're the field.
You're the field.
Well, it depends on what my
I'm
goal is.
just
'Cause
an
whatever I'm
investor.
doing, whatever
I
I'm
believe
doing
in
with the
you,
money,
and I want to give you 5 racks, and you just get my 5 racks back, and I want to see what you do.
I'm gonna go buy a bunch of computers,
Yeah.
break them down and just sell them.
Mhm.
That's it.
And that's gonna turn
So
into
you got
how
computers.
much.
So everybody just buying computers every day.
I was buying computers every day and selling them every day on Facebook Marketplace. I was going up to PA to sell them. I was going down to Delaware to sell them. I was leaving state to go sell computers. Making $300, $400 off of each computer, and I set up a route. I literally had a route set up in New York where I went and I spent $20,000 in one day just going buying graphics cards just to bring them home and start mining. I had a route. I hit up a whole bunch of people on Facebook. I put in all their addresses on Google Maps, and I had the most efficient route set up for me to go to all the niggas and come back home. I done sold computers the same way. If I got 5 sales on Facebook Marketplace, I'm splitting in 5 addresses. I'm going to all those places, dropping off computer after computer. It's the same shit. Like, that's how I know how to get money.
So.
Or I'm gonna go buy something that's on discount that I know that's regularly not on discount.
So.
I'm gonna go buy it in
I
bulk.
take it.
Ask for it.
So you gonna
And
get
I
the
take
whole
it-
blueprint out.
I take it like you on
Whole
spy
blueprint.
level of, graphic cards. Like, I mean, because this sounded real CIA to me. You know what I mean?
Nah.
I mean, shit.
You feel me? I got people at certain stores who look out for me. You feel me? They tell me about deals that's in the back of the store that nobody know about.
Hey, you cooking? You good shit?
You gotta be well connected in the field that you in. There's people at Best Buy that I don't talk to. There's people at Micro Center that I got cool with. There's people at Microsoft that I got cool with. If you go to the stores and you a regular there and they see that you spending money, they always gonna try to come to you to go get that sale under their name. So boom, you tell them, hey yo, I got $12,000. I need XYZ computers, but I want them at this price. I need this card in them. So boom, I was buying computers with a $2,000 graphics card in them for $1,150. The rest of the computer is still worth $1,500. That's how he got this computer right here. This computer was a $3,200 computer. Boom, I took the graphics card out, sold the graphics card for $1,700. Boom, gave him the computer for the love.
So
mind y'all business.
So why our shit don't got no graphics in it?
Cause we not playing no games, man. We ain't playing no games. But you feel me? Off of computers alone, off of computers alone, I earned mid 2 figures. Off of crypto I learned this year, I earned mid 2 figures. So put the motherfuckers together. What's that? Okay.
You said 2 figures?
Yeah. High 2 figures.
What the hell's 2 figures? 10 hours?
Oh, I'm sorry. 5 figures. I apologize. 5 figures.
That's what I'm saying. Damn, I was saying, damn. Shit don't sound worth investment. It's gonna sound like I'm gonna buy a pack of Newports and sell loose.
5 figures.
It sounds like I'm gonna buy a pack of Newport and sell loose. Eat like that.
Yo. But in high school, I was selling cases of soda. I was buying like 6-7 cases of soda. No. I was bringing 8 a day. And then I moved up to 12 a day. So I had 3 duffel bags that I would bring in with 4 cases of soda in each one. And then I'd go to every single lunch period that was going throughout the day and I'd just sell the sodas because we wasn't allowed to leave school. Every day.
Well, first of all, how you was getting in every single lunch period?
Because I was that nigga. I literally did whatever the fuck I wanted at that school. Y'all niggas owe me bread too because y'all told me to stop selling sodas and candy. And then y'all started selling that shit and it's illegal. I looked it up. North Public Schools go investigate Technology High School. Nelson Tejada, bitch ass. Bald bitch. Anyway.
That would be cool.
Allegedly. You know what I mean?
But yeah, man. You feel me? Just I was making good money, like what's that? 12, 24, 48. I was making like $100 a day. And then like 30 of them dollars was going into picking up more
So you get to the metal detector?
Huh? What you mean? Rashida. That was family. Rashida don't work there no more. So I can say that.
Allegedly.
No, she don't work there no more. I can say that. Rashida.
Oh, you shouldn't be saying it anyway.
Yeah.
I mean,
we was allowed to bring the sodas in. She let me bring them in.
Cause you know
I just wasn't allowed to sell them. So
it's probably, I mean,
you go through the metal detectors, but it's soda. It's not like I'm tasting soda.
There's probably no statutory limitation to that.
Look, she was letting me bring the sodas. I'll put the duffel bags on the floor, slide them under the table, push them past the metal detector, and then I just walk through the metal detector. I was leaving with bread every day, and I take the 4 duffel bags, I put them all inside of each other, fold it up, and then put it in my book bag.
Let me reel this all into a nutshell, right?
I've
been a hustler.
Just because, I mean, because you tend to, swerve in this lane every conversation, right? So, you think money creates self-love?
No.
All right. At least we got that clear.
I think self-love creates self-love. When you love yourself, you gonna keep loving yourself.
See, when you just said that I just heard, you see the black of the berry. The sweet, juicy, dark and flesh. Yeah, the black people,
If
man.
people who love themselves are raised by people who love themselves, like if
Because
people,
we all ain't come from shit.
if everyone is raised by somebody who loves themselves,
Well, you gonna be happy.
They will love
you at
themselves.
the bottom. You happy with yourself at the bottom.
Hey.
Get ready for the top.
hey, wait, hold the fuck up, hold up. Some niggas is comfortable at the bottom. Y'all not ready for the top.
Yeah, you're right.
You could love yourself and not be motivated. That's a bad combination, but it's your combination, and at least you love yourself. At least you ain't gonna be out here killing yourself. But you get off your ass. You can't stay broke.
Why couldn't he drive my point though? Say that shit.
You was preaching some broke shit. Don't be preaching that broke shit.
No,
You ain't broke.
I ain't preaching no broke shit. I said if you can love yourself when you're at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you're happy when you're at the bottom and love yourself at the bottom, you're ready for the top.
I think that's when you're the most happy. When I started getting money, man, that shit started.
Yeah, you start to stress about a lot of stuff. Money actually brings you more difficulties than happiness.
But shit.
How you deal with them
It
shits?
brings you a little bit of stability. That's what it brings.
Because look, one of the biggest parts of success is problem solving.
Balance that shit.
So a lot of the time you just fixing shit.
You figuring
You
it
fixing
out.
shit that because you already got a game plan, and once your game plan is in motion, all you gotta do is all the kinks and dinks. You just gotta knock them out. So once you get rid of all the kinks and dinks, now you got a perfect product. But there's a long process of knocking out all the kinks and dinks,
What's up, bro?
and that's why it causes so much stress. And then if you become more of a perfectionist, the closer you get to perfection. So it's like a never-ending cycle of you just trying to improve, because people strive to be perfect in their own opinion, but your opinion keeps evolving. And that's the shit that's gonna keep you motivated, but at the same time, it brings you
ever be
to the
perfect.
downfall.
No one will ever be perfect.
Yeah, but you want to be perfect to your own standard.
Ever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you want to be perfect
I
to
don't
your
care
own
how you-
standard.
How good anybody got it, you'll never be perfect, because life wasn't made that way. It was good. When they made good, it was always bad.
But you gonna always strive.
When they
to
had
be
happy, it
your
was
best.
always sad.
Are you not? Are you still gonna strive to be perfect though?
No, I'm gonna strive to better myself, knowing that I will never be perfect.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
I feel like that allows for a lot of.
No, it's allowed for more room for growth. That's all it allows.
That's what it
Because
is.
when you say, "Oh, I'm perfect," you just cut yourself off from growing.
No.
Because you in your mind, "I'm perfect." It's it.
Your goal is to be
I'm
perfect.
here.
Your version of perfect, and your version of perfect should always be evolving, because you should be growing constantly. It's a never-ending
I
racket.
get what you're saying, but what if a person thought of it that he would never be perfect, and he just growing and learning?
They ain't going for.
I mean, and learning. That's it. Learning throughout his journey.
Now you
Just
want,
learn.
now you want to perfect your art or perfect what you're getting into, then cool. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
But that still be room for error. I mean, room for improvement.
That's what,
That's an
that's what I'm
accepted
saying. Like,
person.
you want, I'm trying to perfect my, you know what I'm saying?
That's an accepted
I shoot
person.
my craft. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But now when I'm saying, I'm just trying to, I'm saying I'm a perfect individual. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like I'm perfect, everything's perfect. No, everything's not. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And it will never be, because you're going to have ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? When it's not perfect, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I think shows a true character of a person? When they're down on their ass. If you come from here and they go here, if you be at the top and you fall flat on your face, that shows character. It depends how they react and how they act out and everything. You know what I'm saying? That's real
Oh,
talk.
shit. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the
Because
humble
you know why?
journey.
It wasn't the wealth that made the person. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it ain't the wealth that made the person.
I was about to say I don't know, but I was already like aware of who I was as a person when I did go broke again. Because at the beginning of this year I was up, and then I bought a whole bunch of money shit, and then I was down. I ain't had shit, and I had to just restart. But that shit was going on in the background. Like I was already still made off of that shit, but I didn't want to touch it because that's my shit. So technically I was down, but I was still up. So I guess I wasn't in like the same predicament. Like, I was always like I could just sell my crypto, but
Like, what was your mind state? Like, how was you going? Was you
I was
you was
hungry.
running rampant? You was like,
Yeah, I was
was you
hungry.
panicking?
Nah, I was just
He
grinding.
just looked at it like he was broke.
Yeah, I just looked at it like I was broken, so I had to grind
He
again.
still had access. He still had things that was wrong, like that could bring him money, like lucrative.
Yeah, I still
But
had
he
I
said-
still had access
he said,
to make
He
it.
said,
when I
alright,
got
but
knowledge.
no, I'm gonna keep in my mind that I'm broke. I gotta get on my
Yeah,
grind.
I just gotta super
That's how
hustle
you
more.
feel me? And that's what he chose. Like, I'm gonna get on my grind. Like,
So I don't know if that count is down on your ass, but
no, that's
for
down
me it
your
was
ass.
down on my ass.
That's down your ass. Cause once you know where you was at, and then what happened, now when you at now, yeah, you down your ass. Like, you know what I mean? Especially when you knew where you was at. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You knew
yeah.
where you intended to go from there. Like, that wasn't just silver.
It take a special type of individual that still have the same voice, but he flat broke.
Nah, that shit
You know
works.
why? Because it ain't about what you lost. It's about mentally. I mean, you got all the mental properties, the mental information to get that shit again.
A real hustler never gonna have that mindset to be upset that they broke. you just gonna keep thinking about how you're gonna get it back. And
I
you're
ain't
gonna be
gonna
plotting more devious.
I ain't
You're knocking
gonna
out all the kinks again.
Nah, you
You're
got
just
to.
knocking out the kinks and dents. You're just trying to perfect the way that you make money because you got on your ass. Like,
And I always
came
say,
up with
man,
master plan.
you gotta be self-disciplined, man. You know what I
That's
mean?
what it comes down to.
so what I did in that situation, I took a bunch of credit cards.
I like that time.
I bought a whole lot of computers.
So
And I told myself, hey, yo, by the end of the month, you gotta pay off all these credit cards. So you're gonna have to sell every single one of these computers. And I did that shit. And I ended up with like, I think I did it with, I got 13, 8,
I could accept
and 4. Like $25,000 worth of computers. And I came out at the end of it with like $38,000.
Thinking I can't.
And that was in a month. That was in 30 days flat. Like, I was just busting my ass. Every way that they hit me up. I don't care if it's 8 hours away, 6 hours away. If it's within the time frame that I can get there, get a dog off. But like I done sold dogs for bread. $500. Well, $500 to $1,000. Sometimes you get paid $2,000. It depends on what my cousin be charging for a delivery fee. You said what? These exotic bullies, man, they paying 10 bands for the dog.
You know, my thing about myself is like, I always try to bring joy to somebody's day every time I encounter. If I encounter somebody, I'm always trying to make a motherfucker laugh or feel good, positive. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? That tends to differ depending on the situation. But
yeah, because you can tell somebody, you tell them.
You know what I'm saying? But
I
tend to try to make somebody feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you do that too.
You feel me? Like,
you tell motherfucker ass up too and bird go.
Like you know what I'm saying? I try to spread joy and laughter. You feel me? Like,
nigga tell ass up and bird go, man.
You know what I'm saying?
2 seconds, he murked him. He pulled right the fuck out of here. Nigga on your lip. He pulled off by like this bad as that.
That's like, hey, fuck off my phone.
Yeah. So that, like, even when I was locked up, that's all I did. Make motherfuckers laugh. Like, don't come off that phone frowning and looking sad around me. But I'ma still do the same shit. If you want to get mad, that's on you. You know what I mean? We gonna laugh, we gonna joke. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be healthy laughter because we all doing time. We all stressing. I'm channeling mine a different way. Like, I'm trying to laugh.
And if you don't laugh, he gonna beat your ass. That's positivity post.
I'm not trying to jump off that phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And niggas on my ass, they waiting for you. They waiting for you. Where's more social?
Anybody you run into you encounter, anybody you encounter that really been locked up with that chain, like man, and don't be funny to them, that nigga the same nigga out there in there, like that shit. Like we gonna laugh. We gonna laugh about this time. It's hard on all of us.
Yeah, you gotta.
You know what I'm saying? We definitely gotta escape a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all that W down around, we ain't doing that.
Like, yeah, so when you get off that phone and she tell you, like, you know what I mean, she pregnant by another nigga, like, don't come around. Because I'm still in the same type of time. You know what I'm saying?
In front of me.
You feel me?
Don't say in front of me, because for real. Nigga, like, I'm chilling around, you a smooth. I'm laughing. I'm chill, man. Like, I'm on his ass.
But I'm trying to bring joy to the day.
I'm trying to chill back up, though. Make him shake it off, because he ain't the first, so he ain't gonna last what happened to him.
Like, I'm trying to bring joy to the day. And I'm the same way in the streets. I'm the same way out here. Like, we chopping up. Like, it's gonna be some laughter going on. I mean, I can't help it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just me, man. The energy gotta be, correct. Like, I'm saying, you feel me? Like, everybody dealing with this shit.
Why you think the shoulders doing?
It's like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you see the shoulders though? Damn, the shoulders like that. You gotta, like, he was full of that fault. Like, you understand me? That nigga felt that.
Like, I'm always trying to, be upbeat. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you definitely know how to break the ice, man. You know what I'm saying? All that tension shit, bust that shit over everybody. You feel me? Niggas, now everybody all getting engaged and shit.
I don't know how to not do it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I don't bring joy. Nobody else did but my own.
Man, so you gotta stop being selfish.
Nah, my
You know what I
positivity.
mean?
Look, my happiness is a blessing to the room. So if you ain't blessed by that, something wrong with it.
Yeah, huh? Say that again.
My presence is a blessing. It brings positivity to the room.
Now I wanna go get the belt. You know what I'm saying?
My positivity is a blessing. I don't look to bring happiness to no one else. I naturally do it.
Okay.
I feel you, man. But that's allegedly, though. You know what I'm saying? Because you might be in some rooms, you piss a motherfucker off. Not saying here, but you know, you might be in the gym. This motherfucker always in the mirror trying to spread his wings. You know what I mean?
I mean, he probably a bitch ass nigga. He don't love himself, so he ain't on me.
Why he didn't try to spread his wings?
You feel his wings.
You feel me? Now he in the mirror.
See, he
You
don't
know what
love
I'm saying? He in the mirror telling some. Yeah. Now he don't say, you feel
That nigga don't love himself, you feel me? He worried about me. You worried about my ass and what I'm doing in the mirror. Go love yourself, homie. Stay up on my business. Before I do something to you. End up like the last
I need to get that discipline you got. I need to get. I can do it. But I just need to push myself to get back in that gym and be disciplined like you are. I mean, that motivates when you come in showing your videos like, oh, look that nigga in the gym. I can do it. I'm saying I did it before, but you know what I'm saying. I just gotta do it. I just gotta hunker down and do it. You know what I'm saying.
I remember the time, man.
And if nobody know what the word hunker means, look it up, please. You know what I mean?
Last time I went to.
I used it appropriately in the correct sentence.
Herbalife.
You know what I mean?
And so with the Herbalife and playing
we all hit the treadmill one time.
Y'all old asses
came
went
out
to the
this
gym.
small with 3 weeks.
Nah, it's us three, yeah. But
I was 210. I
they
came
ain't
out.
chipping us like them. So we
I seen the picture of
we
myself.
kept the cardio
And
game
I
going.
posted recently, and I was
Yeah, I
this
used to be running
motherfucking
around the
small.
park.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
Nah, we used to be walking.
We was
push-up,
yeah.
tennis. Cardio.
No, I ain't get the tennis part, but I got the
Treadmill. We went up there one time.
2 times,
Was it twice?
twice.
Nah, I don't do cardio. That should be whooping my ass. I smoke big backwoods. I can't do the cardio. My lungs be on fire.
With the Herbalife, got the motherfucker.
I want to push myself again and do it. I'm saying like, I really want to just get up
told
off
you,
of
man.
Faja. Know what I'm saying? Boop, hit the gym. I'm just like 4-5 in the morning. Boop.
I told you if you want
Leave there like 6:30. Boop. Hit the tank. Boop. Go down heavy. You know what I'm saying?
Boop.
So look, we about to wrap it up. So bottom line, right?
The blacker the better. Say not
I
shit.
got Hoochie Mama short sword. I got the Hoochie Daddy. I got the Hoochie Daddy short sword. I'ma tighten up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got the Hoochie Daddy sword. No, I'm saying.
I ain't noticed shake allegedly.
Legend.
Hey, wasn't you one of them niggas talking shit about the Hoochie Daddy?
Man, but I ain't
Man, I don't want to hear that shit.
Yo, nah, self-love.
I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all niggas be talking all this shit about the Hoochie Daddies. Now y'all hear some Hoochie Daddies.
He got his self-love in them shorts.
Self-love.
Hoochie it up.
He gonna admit he got them shits on this.
Yo, listen. When you wake up, I encourage people when y'all wake up in the morning, man, look in the mirror, man, and talk positive to yourself in the mirror, man. You know what I'm saying, like I found the new thing last 2 days. You caught me doing it when I was talking to my bottle of water. I talked to her. Now, man, you know, the water hear you. The water hear you.
You talk to your shorts. He talked to his water bottle.
Shout out to Crack. He outside. He got some taste testers. You know what I'm saying? He got some pieces out here for us right fast.
Okay.
We gonna close out, man. Everybody, you love themselves. I know everybody got something.
Vegan. What was called Poppy around Puerto Rican vegan?
Nah, Vegan Rican.
Vegan Rican. Shout out to Vegan Rican, man.
We about to go taste some of
Man,
that.
put that.
Love yourself, man.
Self love, man. Heavy, man.